Hello everyone! Today I brought you a great news that happened to me last week. So I'm in an English academy, but they asked us to memorize more than 800 words in 2 months and also a lot of sentences, about 50 sentences, and also a lot of sections of a grammar part. But every 2 months a big day comes. The big day is a big test day, and the test, there's 30 of the words out of 800 words, and also only 4 sentences out of 50 of them. And also a small, only 10 questions about grammar. And that is so hard, but it's hard to say that, oh, I'll memorize that because I think that will come to the test. We can't do like that. So all we have to do is just memorize and study everything that they asked us to do. So I did it, and I finally leveled up. Well, after I leveled up, I was so happy, but beside that feeling, there was another lesson that I learned. The lesson was that if you try hard, then we get the same result that how much you tried. And that really reminded me some kind of a weird story. Well, that's actually a true story out of this reading book. That story is about Maria Mitchell. She was the first greatest woman scientist in America. When she was 12 years old, her father came and saw her that she had a very great and talented kind of part about seeing at the star and watching the telescope. But she was pretty young that she didn't know how to use a telescope. So her dad asked her and taught her that how to use a telescope, and then they're very smart father and daughter. So they calculated the place of their house by watching the night sky. So that was so amazing, but they focused on one thing, which is watching the star at night. And if you focus one thing so hard, then you can be great on that part, because she focused on watching a star for every day, and then she found a first great comet that none of the scientists had found before. So that name is called Maria Mitchell Comet. So she found that comet by seeing the night sky as usual, but it was something different on that day, and that was a comet. So I was really cool about that, and I knew that if you focus on something, then you're good at that subject. And next, speaking of this reading book, I saw another sections about one great story. You know, have you ever heard about the great earth goddess? That goddess name is Gaia, and she is a Greek earth goddess. And every Greeks found that every plant and animal on earth is all connected. And they said that hypothesis is a Gaia hypothesis. Because do you know why that everything on earth is connected? Because if you think that wolves eat sheep, but if there's no wolves, then there'll be a lot of sheep because they're not eaten by the wolves. So they're all eating the grasses. But since there's so many sheep, the grasses will be less. And it's the balance is broken. So that means all the thing, even the predator and also even the grass is all connected. And that's a Gaia hypothesis. Well, it's not related to my level up story, but it was pretty cool that they give us a lesson that we should all time focus on this earth and all time focus on the animal and plants. If you see an ant crawling in the ground, then you see that, oh, I want to kill that ant because the ant is so small and crawling on her hand, that's so yucky. But that even one small ant is connected to a whole earth, and one effect to one species affects whole planet. So it's really serious problem. So that was the whole story, that really main story that happened to my week. And I'm so happy that I leveled up. I want you to focus on something. If you're good at math, then focus on math. If you're good at scientist, then focus on scientist, because you'll be good if you focus on that part. You'll be so good at that one. Thank you so much for watching this video, and next time I'll be back with another different kind of story. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye. Bye everybody.
Subscribe this channel. That is good.